teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Now here's Garland, and a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play. And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Outside Edwards, into the lane, and Edwards slams it in.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Mitchell misses. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special. How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Mobley, a screen on Russell. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. That shot off the mark. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Russell against Garland. And the layup falls.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Now here's Garland. Drives to the hoop. From deep, Mobley. Unable to get that one. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. Back to Mitchell. The shot to stop the run. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Outside Russell. Towns a screen on Garland. Russell from outside. Mobley grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Outside for Mitchell. On the take, it's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Here's Garland, following the score by Minnesota. Outside for Mitchell. Over Towns. From deep, Mobley. To the right side. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Russell against Garland. And Edwards slams it in.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Outside for LeVert. The 3 ball. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
1 minute left in the first quarter of the game. The shot by Russell, no good. Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Mitchell. Rebound Minnesota.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. Driving in. Mobley grabs the board. Outside Mitchell. 16 seconds left to play in the first. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Edwards.
What did you say?
Wow.
My goodness. Come on now.
The reverse jam. Unbelievable.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Pass to LeVert. Now here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Russell. And he drives in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Russell's got 6.
They opened the gates, and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
Russell against Garland. LeVert left side. Pass to Allen. His first shot coming late. Chalk up 2 there.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Left side Edwards. Stolen by Mitchell. Allen with it. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Allen's got 4 points this quarter. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. Do you see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Excelling in the pick and roll back at The Ohio State University. Russell bringing that skill along with him to the NBA. That skill travels well.
Here's Prince. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Minute 29 left in the first half of this one. Russell finds Towns. 6 to shoot. Nice move. Shoots over Mobley. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be Evan Mobley. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing they've done is look to shoot from the mid-range often. So far, it's really paying off for them.
Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Outside Mitchell. And Gobert with a block. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Pass to Towns. 46 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Mobley down low. Towns on him. Outside Mitchell. Snatched away. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Prince. Towns on a screen. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Garland against Russell. Here's LeVert. Back to Garland. And so that's the end of the first half.
The score, your Cavaliers 20, the Timberwolves 28.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You got to like what we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Jalen Noel. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's McDaniels. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. Lopez, the screen on Anderson. Love inside. Anderson covers. He gets it in there.
Well, Love has never been afraid to get down and dirty inside. Even through contact, he's savvy enough to find a way to finish.
And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Okoro. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Anderson for 3. Buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Wade. Back to Rubio. Okoro on the wing. 3-pointer. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Okoro's got 5 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Love against Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Noel. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Noel's gotten his first points in this one.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Wade. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What makes Love a top rebounder? He's great at reading the angles off the rim, getting to the right spots.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's Rubio with the drive. Outside Love. Back to Rubio. Here's Wade. McDaniels covering. 3 on the clock. For 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Anderson with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Pass to Okoro. Outside Rubio. Back to Okoro. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Wade. And he recovers it. Here's Okoro. Love inside. Anderson's there. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's McLaughlin. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Outside Rubio. Pass to Wade. Outside for Love. Looking to end the run. And the three-pointer goes. Love's got 7 points in the game.
Love's three-point shooting ability helps draw big men away from the hoop, and that's really valuable to this offense.
Here's McDaniels. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. So both teams making some changes here.
Shooting 1.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Minnesota with a rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Outside Russell. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Garland for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Garland. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
LeVert finds Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Here he goes. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Outside Edwards. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Garland with a screen on Edwards. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. And there's the lob. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Timberwolves have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Russell, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Garland against Russell. To the paint. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Takes it inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Minnesota in the lead. Now Russell has to Prince. Right side Russell takes one from 10 feet. No good off the back of the rim. Cleveland now, time running out. And here's Garland. That one drops for him.
He could have walked to the basket.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Garland against Russell. And Edwards slams it in.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
Garland, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Edwards. There's the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
LeVert outside. Mobley outside. Garland for 3. Another miss by Garland. Russell with the ball.
And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for the Timberwolves.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Mitchell against Edwards. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Double team on Russell. Fires from deep. Here's Prince. Covered by Mobley. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And he can't get that one. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grit.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Now here's Smart and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Towns with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Here's Edwards, right to the hoop, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window, and exploits it.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Here is Edwards. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. To the middle. And it's Russell missing. The 3 from Tatum. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Tatum's got 5.
Absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in three-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
Now, here is Russell. And he converts the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Smart after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Smart passes to Horford. Smart dishes to Horford. Back to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Brown after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And now Minnesota on the fast break. There's the lob to Towns. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Williams, a screen on Prince. Brown the pass to Williams. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
Now, here is Russell. To the paint, and Gobert kicks to Edwards. Pulls it from the elbow. And again, it's Minnesota.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Prince against Tatum. Fires the 3. No good on that one. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Edwards against Smart. Edwards can't hit.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Smart on the wing. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Edwards looking it over.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Edwards against Brown. Pass to Tatum. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. 19 seconds left in the first. Now Russell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Tatum. He's got 8. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a...
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Towns with it, and it's Horford picking him up. 6 to shoot. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Here's Brown, and there's the drive. Brown jams it in.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Russell with a wide-open look. Offline with his 3. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
One of the things you love about Jason Tatum, he's cooking right now. He's putting it to the defense, but by his emotions, it would never be betrayed.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Quarter 2, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Russell passes to Prince. Kicks to Gobert. Russell against Smart. And it's Russell missing. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Tatum, that's for 2. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Gobert with a screen for Towns. Outside Edwards. 5 on the clock. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Celtics leading by 7. Tatum on the wing. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Tatum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. Stolen by Smart. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And yes, it's good. Smart's got the lead up to 11 now for Boston. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Celtics?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
6 on the shot clock. Edwards drives in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside Tatum. On deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Tatum's got 21 in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Brown kicks to Tatum. From outside, off the mark. And here's Edwards, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And so it's the Boston Celtics enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with thanks so much, David and Wilson. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
White is out there with Brogdon. Then it's Williams. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Cornet in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Gallinari with it. And now by Anderson. To the inside. Cornet, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Into the lane. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Out to Gallinari. 3-pointer. Can't hit that one. And Minnesota now the other way. After a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Pass to McLaughlin. Anderson the screen. Here's McLaughlin. Light covering. McLaughlin no good. Celtics leading by 12. Here's Brogdon. Passes to Cornet. That shot missing. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Back to Williams. Inside, here's Cornette. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Cornette's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Here's Noel. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Brogdon. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Well, just Malcolm Brogdon understanding how to get out in transition and finish with authority.
1:36 left in the third quarter. McLaughlin. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Celtics leading by 17. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's covered by Anderson. The shot by Brogdon, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. It's tipped. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
McDaniels in the post. He's guarded by Brogdon, kept alive.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Brogdon looking around. White setting the pig for Brogdon. Out to White. Shot clock at 6. And Brogdon, here we go. 26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Reed. Plays it up and banks it in. Reed's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Celtics leading by 13. Brogdon outside. Driving to the basket. Throws it down as the official calls the foul and maybe a three-point play. It goes on Kyle Anderson. The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game here.
What you love about former Rookie of the Year Malcolm Brogdon is this guy gives you great effort on both ends. Can play the 1 and the 2 offensively, smart defensively, and the versatility is key.
And Edwards with the stop.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
And so it's the Boston Celtics sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Hands it from downtown. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Clock at 6. Smart finds Tatum. From deep 3-point range. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Brogdon. Horford sets a screen for Brogdon. At the elbow, Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Russell with it. Now guarded by Smart. Here's Edwards. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
Well, when active and engaged on the defensive end, you can see what D'Angelo Russell is capable of.
Brogdon outside. Left side, Horford. Back to Brogdon. He kicks to Smart. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Outside, Edwards. There's the drive, and they'll get another chance. There's the pass to Russell. A three ball, and another three for Minnesota.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Down low, and finished off by Horford.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
There's Russell with the three. Towns controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Tatum. The three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his sixth rebound on the night. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Outside, Russell. Gobert with a screen on Smart. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Tatum.
Wow. I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Russell against Smart. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Williams with the block.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Boston.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Brogdon outside. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns with it, and it's Horford picking him up.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Edwards against Brogdon. So it's the Boston Celtics with the W. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest present. And looking at both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. And Morant gets it to go.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Edwards against Bain. Edwards can't hit.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Pass to Bain. Down low, Adams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Adams grabs the miss.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Timeout call from Minnesota. All right, turn up the noise and give a big welcome to your Grizzlies. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your Grizzlies team.
The free throw drops for Bain. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Morant. Outside Bain. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Adams. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Jackson. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Russell against Morant. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Jackson for 3. And again, Memphis no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Russell against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Now here's Russell inside. And Edwards slams it in.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
And here's Morant outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Up top, Edwards. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Here's Towns outside for Russell. Second chance shot. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. He takes it in. And then Morant with the dunk.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Pass to Prince. There's the three. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Morant. Uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 8.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Outside Russell. And he's going for the oop here. And Edwards slams it in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Jackson with it. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. 5 to shoot. Shoots. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. To the middle. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Jackson outside. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis. Memphis leading on the court for Minnesota. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3. Brooks outside. Jackson with a screen on Gobert. Brooks the pass to Jackson. And some solid defense from Towns. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character. A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. The 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Edwards. He can't get it to go. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. The Grizzlies shooting a nice 50% for the game. Russell against Morant. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Edwards driving to the basket, and Edwards slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Russell against Morant, and the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Russell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Adams.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on the show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Russell against Morant. Right side Russell. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Throws it up high. Just 5 to shoot. It's Edwards with a drive, and the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Here's Prince. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
No good on the free throw.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Outside Morant. Tipped away. Pass to Jackson. Puts up a 3. The shot misses. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
The shake. Jams it in off a great move.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 5 assists in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Grant, the pass to Brooks. Russell with the rebound. Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince. Offensive board. Another shot. The three from Russell. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset that he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Pass to Tillman. Lays it up and banks it in. Tillman's got his first basket.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Anderson can't get it to go. Memphis leading. Here's Aldama, pass to Jones. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Something Kyle Anderson does well is put pressure on the ball. Not what you expect from bigger guys, but he's got good instincts and fine steals.
His ability to snatch the ball has even helped him secure a record, Richard.
Yeah, back in 2021, Kyle set the single-game playoff record for the Grizzlies with 6 steals. It was an impressive defensive effort for him, and trust me, he knows how to use his size and length very well. That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's McDaniels, and he goes in for the dunk.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Pass to Aldama. Oh, deflected. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. 6 to shoot. Williams in the post. McDaniels covering. Tillman. Minnesota with a rebound. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Jones. Down low. Pass to Noel. Out to the right wing. Here's McLaughlin. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the middle. Conchar, good. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And here's Jones. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Williams from long range knocks down the triple. And now a 5-point Memphis lead.
rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Oh, there's the alley. Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Outside Jones. Pass to Williams. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Gobert with it, pounded by Morant. In transition, here they come. And then Morant with the dunk.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Edwards a screen on Morant. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Outside for Russell. From deep. Hits the trifecta. Russell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
The three from Bane. Russell against Morant. Pass to Adams. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Here's Towns. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Adams. Morant's got 20.
Open court basketball at its best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the basket.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 4. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Trailing by 4 on the court for Minnesota. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at small forward. Russell, that's good.
The speed of Russell on full display. Love watching him turn on the jets and get to the cup.
Outside Morant. From outside, off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Edwards. With the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. And he's all alone. Towns for 3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Minnesota. Outside Morant. Back to Jackson. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster. When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
Back to Payne. 3-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside Russell. And he lobs it up, and Edwards slams it in.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. The drive by Morant. Morant with the slam!
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
To the paint. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
One shot away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Russell with the ball. Here's Towns. Defended by Jackson. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. 1:46 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got 8 here in this quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Outside for Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. A good look from Bain. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And the bucket is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Here's Morant. Minnesota with a rebound.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Timeout call. Memphis. They're behind by 3. 50 seconds left in the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, this is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute. He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Money.
And just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move. Wow, incredible.
Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Bain. Can they get it? Here's Adams. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game. From deep 3-point range. And so it's Minnesota with the W. And they barely squeezed.
A well-dressed group of Timberwolves as they made their way to the locker room. They love playing in front of their raucous home crowd. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Garland. And the 3 ball is good. Clark, the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight. Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Beyond the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen passes to Garland. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Off target with his 3. Minnesota with the ball. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Garland. Mitchell outside. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. He takes it in. 5 to shoot. Russell against Garland. The layup off target. And the Timberwolves with possession. Edwards kicks to Prince. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Up top, Garland. He's guarded by Russell. From downtown, the Cavaliers with a new 14. Mitchell passes to LeVert. A 3-pointer is right on target. LeVert's got 6 points.
You know, these are exactly the shots, guys, the coaching staff wants LeVert to take because they know it gets him going.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Garland against Russell. Garland kicks to LeVert. Back to Garland. And the layup falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Russell. And Towns throws it down.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
D'Angelo Russell, the 2nd overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his 2nd season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over. Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting box.
LeVert against Prince. LeVert the pass to Mobley. Towns against Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Outside, Russell. No one near him. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Here's Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Russell inside. Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And he's good on the second. Just 4 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Mobley is screen on Edwards. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now here's Prince. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The Timberwolves secured his spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Here's Russell. Cavaliers making the shot, and Edwards with the stop.
Making the right choice there. I mean, Russell, this is what scouts like about him, his feel, that intuitive feel for the game.
And here is Mitchell. A putback, and staying with the play, Allen.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Outside, Russell. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. LeVert kicks to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Edwards drives in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Mitchell against Edwards. And it's Mitchell missing.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Passes it to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a plain view of the court.
Edwards with the block. Mobley against Russell. Towns in the corner. Back to Russell. Takes a 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Garland the pass to Mobley. LeVert from outside. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. 1:43 left now here in the second. Here's Russell. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, obviously I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
It's good.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. Pass to LeVert. Mitchell outside. To end the drought. The shot misses. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Edwards inside. Covered by Mitchell.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. Fires the three. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Garland.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now, here is Russell. He has 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. LeVert with it. Guarded now by Prince. LeVert the pass to Mobley. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
The wide open look here for Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ricky Rubio is out there with the Coral. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 3 spot.
Well, Robin Lopez played with 8 different teams through his first 13 seasons in the league. And in a word, a basketball nomad. Those 7-footers always in demand when they can impact both ends of the floor.
Here's McLaughlin. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Rubio finds Love. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Someone like Robin Lopez. Clark, how hard is it to change teams that much?
I don't know, because I've never experienced that in my short career, but I imagine it's got to be difficult. But if you're comfortable with yourself and you bring value to your teams, then I think it can be a fairly smooth adjustment.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He hits the second from the line. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Rubio outside. Kicks it out to Love. Tips it up, and staying with the play, Lopez. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Here's McLaughlin. Good D by Rubio. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here he goes. A nice shot by Okoro.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Rubio dishes to Okoro. Kicks it out to Rubio. Just 4 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
You got to like what Rubio does here. I mean, working his magic in the painted area.
Anderson against Love. The 17-footer. McDaniels in the post. Wade is covering. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
17 foul.
And so it's Minnesota with it. They lead by 1.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Rubio with it. And now by Anderson. Wade sets the pick for Love. On the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Noel. That misses off the backboard. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Rubio finds Wade. He nails it. And we're tied up. Wade's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And they're running. Lopez outside. Love looking around. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Anderson. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McLaughlin. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Rubio outside. Wade on the wing. Kicks it to Okoro. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Noel. Stolen by Okoro. Three-pointer, Wade, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
First team foul.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. McDaniels is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Up there for Edwards. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. Cavaliers trailing. Now Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Russell with a wide open look. Off target from outside. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeVert finds Allen. Now, here's Garland. Mitchell outside. Again, Mitchell missing. It's Russell with the drive. Towns against Mobley. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Prince outside. Here's Edwards. Driving in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Mitchell against Edwards. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, he misses the dunk. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Garland with the rebound.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Towns with it. Now defended by Mitchell. The kick out to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Russell looking it over. 5 to shoot. Edwards can't hit. Cleveland has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Allen, a screen on Russell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Russell passes to Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Edwards against Mitchell. Here's Mobley. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Minnesota shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. And it gets the coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be.
The previous play.
It's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thanks, David. Mitchell. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Mitchell's got 8 here in the quarter.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Edwards looking it over. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th. Mitchell finds Garland. To the paint. Here's Mobley. No good on the shot. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Over to the wing. Mobley. A three-pointer off the mark. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
LeVert with the wide-open look. Bullseye! And timeout called by Chris Finch. What do you think, guys?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. Have to value every possession.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win sets a trip.
This is Brian Anderson joining us from the sidelines. Allie, well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Danilo Gallinari out there with Robert Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the one. Outside Edwards. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Malcolm Brogdon.
This, to me, is an improving aspect of D'Angelo Russell's game. Reading the pick and roll. Nicely done.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Over Towns. Back to Tatum. Outside Brown. From deep. Russell with the rebound. And Randy, look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's a big finish.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, we get a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
And finished by Tatum. Wow.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Russell into the lane. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Kick out to Brown. Smart against Russell. Smart passes to Williams. Outside, Brown. Clock is at 3. Going inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
And both free throws good for Brown. And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
No good on the second free throw.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Brown. Tatum from long range. Boston again missing. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Russell, the pass to Edwards. He can't hit that time. And it's Boston the other way. On the wing, Tatum, guarded by Russell. Pass to Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Al Horford.
Well, Rudy Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him to contain him.
Here's Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he knocks down the first one.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Edwards. Pass to Towns. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Russell. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Boston's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Edwards against Brown. Tatum from long range gets the three to fall. Tatum's got 5 now.
Well, consistent catch and shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Outside Russell fires the 3. They get it again. Gobert finds Edwards. Now Russell defended by Smart. Here's Edwards. Edwards. Here's Gobert. And finally, that one's good.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Tatum, a screen on Russell. Outside Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Give him 8 points now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
That's a message by Karl Anthony Towns. Throws it down with authority.
Tatum, a screen on Edwards. Brown passes to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Towns with a rebound. Pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Smart. Tie game in Minnesota. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Nope. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point. Brown passes to Tatum. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And he lobs it up top. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Smart against Russell. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Brown passes to Tatum. 4-3. That one is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Gobert. The 3 from Russell. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
Smart against Russell. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can see D'Angelo Russell's understanding improving over time. That's nice.
Inside. Here's Horford. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
Tatum passes to Smart. Pass to Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Minnesota in the lead. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Tatum from long range. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Here's Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Al Horford.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
Tatum from long range. Boston again missing.
No idea why he's attempted so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Pass to Horford. Smart outside. Now Brown. Shot to end the cold streak. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Pass to Towns. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Brown. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Boston, no good that time either. For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Prince with the bucket.
High activity, challenging the heart of the defense. Taurean Prince is not afraid to mix it up.
Outside Tatum. Here's the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Prince. Here's Russell. Here's Gobert. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Feed Rudy Gobert down low. Watch him cash in.
And so it flipped.
22. The Boston Celtics. 18.
Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's McLaughlin. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Great open look there. Brown's got 9.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Here's McLaughlin. Banked it in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Outside Tatum. Looking to get back on track. Reid with the rebound. On the wing, Noel, defended by Brown. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. A slam dunk by Reid.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
They get it back. Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He misses the free throw. Some changes for Boston. Williams is checked in for Horford. Hauser comes in for Tatum. And it's White in for Brown. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Smart. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Reed. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by White. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's White. It counts. And the foul. That one on Anderson.
Gentlemen, that is about excellent concentration from Derek White. You play through the foul. Now you get the old-fashioned three-point opportunity. When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
That shot wide open. McLaughlin's got 7 now in this quarter.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
White, the pass to Williams. And here's the fast break. Here's Noel. Basket counts. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
White finds Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the versatility White provides for this team is so important, Doris.
It is, B.A. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success.
White against Anderson.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cornette comes in for Williams, and it's Gallinari in for Hauser. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Can't get it to drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by White. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The Celtics making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in. 1:15 left to play in the third quarter. Outside Brogdon. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Down low. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Outside, Williams. Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
The shot. Noel, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. White finds Williams. Outside Brogdon. And the layup is good off the glass.
Wow, plenty of ways for Malcolm Brogdon to do damage on the offensive end. Painted area, no problem.
Here's McLaughlin. Here's McDaniels. It's tipped. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The T-Wolves on top. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and we see it right there on display.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Williams in at the 4. Some changes for Boston. Robert Williams checked in for Cornett. Tatum comes in for Williams. And it's Jaylen Brown in for White. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
Okay, thank you, Allie. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Here's Edwards driving inside.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Brogdon with the ball. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Outside Brogdon to the middle with the fadeaway. Williams misses.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Gobert finds Russell. Picked by Gobert. Russell to pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Russell up top, guarded by Brogdon. And he converts the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
Outside Tatum, launches it. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Russell against Brogdon. Russell to pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
And he's going for the oop here. And Edwards slams it in.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
There's Tatum with the 3. And the Celtics have another 3.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Brogdon finds Brown. Back to Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Williams against Russell. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Outside Brogdon. Tatum from long range. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Edwards against Brown. Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gallinari. Smart's checked in for Boston. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Towns down low. He's against Gallinari. Yep, count it. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Well, we know how capable and consistent Karl Anthony Towns can be when he gets this kind of inside position.
And here's Brown for three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Smart against Edwards. Outside for Russell. Here's Prince. Here's Towns. And so it's Minnesota with the W. This one was a fun one to watch.
just packed with exciting young players, but they're both these teams still refining their squads.
Kevin, these could be the teams of tomorrow. They just need some more polish and experience, and that's something you can only get with hard work and time.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Russell. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. It's stolen by Adams. And Brooks, here we go. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Edwards, a screen on Morant. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Morant against Russell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
We saw glimpses of John Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Both shots good from the stripe. Another level indeed for John Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
And Morant throws it down.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Russell kicks to Towns. Back to Russell. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Man, that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And stolen by Prince.
Great D there. Just quick hands on that one.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Morant scanning the floor. Plays it up off the glass. Morant's got 6.
It breaks down your defense when John Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Up top, Bain. Edwards defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant passes to Jackson. And that one is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. Prince kicks to Towns. Prince dishes to Towns.
2 minutes.
Back to Prince.
2 minutes.
Russell against Morant. And the rejection by Morant. Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. From past the arc. Morant with it. Russell's there. Count it. 8 points for him.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Edwards, a screen on Morant. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Can't stuff the alley-oop home.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Morant. He's got 8.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Edwards, a screen on Morant. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Morant with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. It's Brooks on the wing. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. Morant outside. The three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the three off target. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Jackson passes to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Adams sets the pick for Jackson. With the floater. Towns with the defensive effort. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Memphis out in front. They're up by 4. From and thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Right side Russell, outside Towns. Wide open shot is on the money.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
The 3 from Morant. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Outside Russell, bobbed up there for Edwards.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly it. You combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. The 3 from Morant. He doesn't hit that one. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Russell. Good on the bucket. Russell's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Never losing focus. Even after contact, Russell sends it home.
Morant against Russell. And finished up by Morant.
Oh, nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Russell kicks to Edwards. Going. Oh!
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Morant. Oh, here he comes.
That was amazing. And look at the elevation. That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly bad. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
And Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
2 minutes.
Morant dishes to Jackson. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. Now here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Bucket is good. Morant's got 21.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Russell looking around. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And stolen by Russell. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. He misses the wide open dunk. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player, that he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
So shifty with the ball in his hands. Russell changes pace with the best of them.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. And the pass to Gobert. Stolen by Brooks. 30 seconds left in the first half of the game. Adams with the screen on Towns. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Prince. Count it. Good. Jackson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
Russell finds Edwards. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
3 seconds left, and Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 25 points in the game.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence. Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
And that does it for the first half of play.
With the score, the Minnesota Timberwolves 25, the Grizzlies 31.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And finished off by Morant.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Outside Williams. He feeds it to Jones. To the left wing. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 4. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. McLaughlin, no good. The Grizzlies shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Here's McDaniels. Makes it off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Jones in the post. Tillman. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Reed the pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
It's Anderson with the drive. McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. No good. That would have tied it. Memphis leading. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside, Jones. To the inside. 5 on the clock. And now the Timberwolves on the break. For the tie, it's deflected. Here's Tillman.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the wing right side. To the middle. Reed with the block. Minnesota shooting their first free throw this game.
Personal foul.
And the free throw, no good.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Jalen Noel.
Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. They set the screen. Pass to Reed. The kick out to Anderson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one drops. He ties it up. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside, Jones. To the paint. Here's Aldama. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Screen by McDaniel. Here's McLaughlin. Banked in off the glass. McLaughlin's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Here's Conchar. And he banks in the layup. Conchar's got his first basket.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's McLaughlin. Defended by Jones. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Conchar. Inside. On the basket by Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Jones. Off with the layup. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Shoots from the high post, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell. And it's 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Morant outside. Outside, Bain. Pass to Brooks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
And both free throws good for Brooks.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Definitely. But this is the time where you want the momentum. Late is when you want to impose your will.
And finished off by Morant.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Towns, no luck.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. Outside, Bain. Out to Morant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 32 points.
I think consistency from three is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Edwards with the screen for Russell. Takes it inside, and he uses the glass on the lane.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo! Woo!
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Here's Morant.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Outside, Towns. Prince wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The evolution of Prince when they needed a hoop in a close game, he's one of the guys that they can count on.
And finished off by Morant.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
So much riding on that possession, just a huge shot. What determination on that play.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Morant outside. Left side, Bain. That one good for 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Desmond Bain is a good option in these situations. Way to come through.
Here's Russell with the 3. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Morant outside. In the corner, it's Bain. Russell against Morant. Jackson down low. Here's Adams. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. A 2-point game. Back to Prince. To take the lead. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Morant's against Edwards. Good!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Towns. Back to Edwards. Outside Russell. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.